Now let's talk about how to research properly in this day and age. Step 1 is you should follow people in academia directly on their social media. For example, Twitter, okay? There's a lot of academics that use Twitter at the highest level, and I mean professors from Stanford, Harvard, Oxford, and other leading universities in the world. These professors, they have social media, okay? And they share research and they share their opinions on what's happening in the world. And you will be surprised that a lot of these opinions and research papers that they are sharing, they are actually saying something different than you will read in the newspapers. That is also explainable by profits from companies in certain industries, and I mean many different industries here, okay? As you maybe know, if you've watched other of my videos, there are 2 industries in the world that make more money the worse things get, just as a little hint. I also recommend that you follow scientists that have opposite views, different views, because you need to have the full perspective, and then you can also think about who has the most sound arguments, and you should also keep in mind who is profiting from which of these narratives that each scientist are promoting, because this helps get the perspective, because a lot of decision-making process in the current world are actually also based on profit and controlling the markets, okay? Step 2, you should follow government officials also on social media directly, because some government officials, they are actually really, really good people that work for the best of humanity and a bright future. You should also follow officials that have different narratives from different sides of the spectrum so that you get the full picture. But the reason why you want to follow them directly is that it's actually really encouraging and empowering to know that there are government officials that still do really, really good work, that work for a bright future and seem honest and selfless in their work, instead of just catering for big industries. So personally, I get really encouraged and empowered when I see politicians still working for human rights and justice and peace in the world, instead of politicians that are fueling conflicts, sending money to support war, and fueling conflict basically. Step 3, I also think you should follow the WEF, or World Economic Forum, and the United Nations on social media, or at least check out some of their information, because they are basically the most influential organization and the most influential individuals in the world are part of this little club that are shaping the future. So you have to study the people that are shaping the future to make sure if you agree or not. Makes sense, right? And also to make sure that they are actually supporting good values such as human rights and freedom in the world. Step number 4, that's an easy one, and that's a step that I think many people follow already, and that is to follow the leading citizen journalists that we have in the world. And the best example is Joe Rogan. I call him a citizen journalist because he researches the most important and interesting topics that are going on in the world, and then he invites scientists in, often from both sides of the narrative, and let them give their story of what's going on a really high academic level. And then he provides an opportunity for the general public to get insight into these very important topics that are very one-sided if you just read the newspapers or watch the TV. If you want to learn more tools and techniques and habits that can improve your life quality and performance and well-being overall, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you like tropical island holidays, visit fitcamp5.com for my 2-time TripAdvisor award-winning training camp, where we train fitness and action sports together while learning to live a healthy lifestyle and, maybe most importantly, have fun at the same time. And if you're really serious about improving yourself, you should definitely check out my full online courses, where I share step-by-step programs on how I developed my own routines over the last 12 years as a CEO, working in 4 different countries, while being a successful competitive athlete with more than 20 years of experience in fitness and nutrition. Check the link in the description for that. And in any case, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, be awesome, believe in yourself, and see you on the next one.